What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, this message is for all of the pocket watchers in the world. Um, and some of y'all might say, what is a pocket watcher, man? That is somebody who is always worried and concerned and focused on somebody else's money besides theirs. It's always people that are so intrigued by what you holding, what kind of money you got in your pocket, man. Hey, man, how much you made when you did that? Hey, man, hey, how much you make on your job, man? How much you what they always want to know how much money you got, and there's reasons for that. It's reasons for that, man, and they're never good reasons. You know, some people are just genuinely nosy. They just want to know. They just want to know your business. Other people are in secret competition with you. They want to compare what you're doing to what they're doing, and you have no idea about it. And you have other people who are just opportunists, and they like to know how your money looking, so they can gauge how they gonna hit you up for some money, how they gonna borrow and ask you for this and ask you for that, and try to use and manipulate you in certain kind of ways. So those are reasons why people like to pocket watch. Another way that they do it also is people will try to dictate to you how you should be spending your money. You know, and as a grown person, if it's anything that a grown man or woman truly hates, a grown man or woman that is working and honestly earning their own money, not asking nobody for nothing. If it's one thing that that person really hates, is another grown person trying to tell them what to do with their money. And it's a difference between advising somebody or maybe making a respectful suggestion. If a person has a little bread and you know that's your friend, and you might say, hey man, you might want to try to invest in this. You might want to look into this, or hey, you might want to start putting a little money up because such. Okay, that's different when somebody is genuinely looking out for you and trying to help you with tips to be mindful. But when somebody's telling you exactly what you should do with your money, but it seems to be in a dictating type of way, and them telling you what they would do, and almost being upset if you don't follow what they're telling you to do, you got to look at people like that a little differently, and possibly start to reevaluate your relationship with them, you know, because when you get out there working for that money, man, and you know, you feel a sense of accomplishment when you do the work, get your bread, and now you have the options to decide what's going to happen with your bread. Then somebody come along and get to telling you things about your money. That's pocket watching, just from a different perspective. And the pocket watchers typically, they don't really have any of their own. They really don't have anything going on themselves. That's why they're worried about you. But the sad part is there are some that do. There are people who may be doing better than you. But again, they just kind of they just want to see where you at. They always just want to kind of know where you at, you know. And even if you would never get on their financial level, you may have friends that are doing so well, but you're content where you are, and you're not in no competition with them. But they like to have a sense of superiority, so they just kind of just want to know. Okay, yeah, I still he's nowhere close to me, you know, and things like that. And these are real thought processes that go on. So beware of the pocket watchers, man. And I'm thinking about like uh, working on a job. You could be on a job, and people will do some on the cool pocket watching. Y'all are in an office setting or just any kind of work setting, and other folks will be inquiring about your money, your salary with other people. And man, how much you make? How much your old boy make? How much your old girl make? Really? Man. You know, it's like, why are you discussing my bread? That's one of the things that's off limits as it relates to grown people, to never get in somebody's finances. Never let that be something that's coming out of your mouth in terms of in that kind of environment what somebody else is working with financially. You just don't do that. You just don't do that. It's disrespectful, and um, it's questionable. Your motives are highly questionable, because why in the hell do you care what I got going on, and as far as what my money is looking like, when you should be focusing 1,000% on yours and getting yours up, whatever it is. And people who are content and happy with where they are, we can't process why other people think like that. We just like, well, why are you worried about me? Or if it's not you personally, why are you worried about her? Why are you worried about him? Focus on your own. And you really look ridiculous if you pocket watching and you don't have no money, and you struggling, and you are lazy and not productive at all. That's when you really look ridiculous, because man, you are really wasting time playing around. But again, some people are looking for those opportunities to get in. They may have felt like they spotted a weakness in you. They may have felt like they spotted a vulnerability in you that causes them to say, if I get close enough, I could take control over that person's finances. Men do it to women all the time. Women do it to men all the time. See? Because that's a different level of pocket watching. Now you are trying to use somebody. You're trying to get in from a romantic angle, and you catch somebody that's vulnerable like that, and you can take control and manipulate their finances. But just on the note of one grown person to another, that's like in sports. They have like an unwritten rule. Like, hey man, somebody's arguing, negotiating their contract, um, and they ask another teammate about it. The media says, well, what do you think about this guy? He's holding out and he wants his money. People don't speak on that. They like, hey, that's between him and the organization, and same thing. You don't be found discussing nobody's money, man. No grown man or grown woman's money. Get your own. Get your own. And when you get your own, when you find yourself in a position where somebody is doing the same thing to you, the anger that you'll feel will make you understand why you should never do that to somebody else. Because now the shoe is on the other foot. Well, all right, man. This your big brother K-Rino. Like, comment, subscribe, and take heed to the words that I just broke down to y'all. All right, peace.